Hey guys, Steb here. Despite my usual tone, I'm actually pretty excited, and that's because I just entered my first contest hosted by Zaku Aurelius. I wanted to join his previous contest. I think it was a UC versus AU or something like that. It was a pretty cool idea, but I just had too much life stuff going on, so I couldn't join it at the time. But now this theme's contest is called Old to Gold, meaning that we use kits from before 1996 and try to make them look as good as possible. And then there's this kit that I've always wanted to build, which is Bandai's 1-144 Abigor from Victory Gundam, released in 1993. It was such perfect timing, so I really had to join this one. And as expected of an older kit, it doesn't come in too many parts. And the instruction manual is really short. Yeah, I like it though. Despite my appreciation for Bandai's amazing engineering in their relatively recent kits, I've been having a lot of fun with the more simple kits, just because they're so much easier to mod and customize. And if the kit looks cool standing up, that's pretty much all I need. Also, a side tangent, but at first I really disliked Zanscare's mobile suits. When I first got into Gundam, the mono eye suits were my jam. That was my ish. I loved them so much. And I was so excited to see more of them in late UC, so I watched a little bit of Victory Gundam's opening out of curiosity. What the hell is this? That is not a mono eye. That's just a dual eye. Normal eye. But fast forward a decade now, and I'm totally obsessed with these little guys. And sure, some of them still look, a bit strange, but nowadays all I want is for Bandai to make more kits. Anyway, this is the Abigor fully assembled, and I gotta say, it looks really good for its age. With a little bit of detail painting on the eyes and such, I could see it looking really good as like a partially painted kit. But since this is for my contest entry, I want to put in a little bit more work. A lot more work, actually. The first thing that I wanted to do was to replace this vernier mold. I drilled a hole and expanded it large enough to fit inside a similar looking junk part. And next I decided to extend the torso. I cut the peg, drill a 3mm hole so I can insert a long piece of runner to replace the cut peg. And the neck here is just a short peg, so it can't move too much. To fix that, I cut the whole neck area hollow to fit a joint part from the Baldin arm arms. By connecting it with the newly placed ball joint on the head, it could move its head just like a modern kit. So far so good. Now, to make it stand wider with its feet flat. A short peg forms the connection from the feet to the ankle, so I'm going to have to replace that with another ball joint part from the Baldin arm arms. And just so that the ball joint has enough room to move, I widened the hole slightly. And because the upper half of the kit was bulked up, I made the thighs thicker by sandwiching two halves with plot plates. And that still didn't feel like enough, so I decided to lengthen it a bunch too. And to do this easily, I replaced the peg with a long piece of runner just like I did earlier with the torso. And then I just used plot plate to extend it as usual. And this is the Abigor now after the changes. I like it. It's not exactly anime accurate proportions, but this is how I wanted to build it this time. Yeah, the next step's probably just going to be cleaning up surface imperfections and seams. I don't know if that's going to be interesting enough to make a video on, but we'll see. We'll see if I make a video on it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.